Welcome back to the shop, guys. We're down here doing some more blocking. I'm about sick of this blocking. I'm sure you're sick of watching me block. So I ain't saying we're gonna be done today, but we're gonna try like hell. These fenders are the only thing I got left to do in 320. We'll get those knocked out pretty quickly here. They're small. We'll probably just go straight into 600 on these. And yeah, you saw last week we got the tailgate done, got the hood done, and then we'll probably move into the doors after these fenders, and then we'll just have the bed left. Then we'll be done, man. We'll be ready to start shooting some paint and reassembling this truck. Here we go. All right, there it is. We got one fender all done. Scuffed the inside, 320'd, 600, wet, all ready to go, ready to paint. So we're gonna move on to the next one. That took me a little over an hour. So we'll move on to this next one and see what else we can get done. All right, we got both doors blocked out, 600 wet. This one's just sitting in the bed of the truck right now. We got the other one. It's kind of just sitting on the chassis over here. But we got these all blocked out. 600 wet, like I said. Only thing we got left is the bed. The doors, fenders, hood, tailgate are completely ready for paint. They've been scuffed and everything. Inside, outside, everything. Ready. Hang, wash, shoot. So now I'm going to do a little project because I'm a cheap ass and I don't have a lot of money. So the paint that I had gotten for this truck is Standox, and I don't think that I have enough to do inside and outside of everything. So the plan is I'm going to get some different paint that's less expensive to do, like the insides of the doors, the insides of the fenders, and probably the inside of the tailgate. And then I'll use the Standox on the outside because that's what I used for the cab, and that'll be the actual outside color. Now it's the same color, but you know, colors just don't match that well, so I want to use all the same paint on the outside. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to spray some of the less expensive paint on this fender, and then I'm going to spray some of the Standox over it and just see what happens. I'll do wet over wet, see how that reacts, and then I will do, I'll let the less expensive paint dry completely, and then spray the Standox over top of it. Make sure it doesn't lift. You know, I'll let all that dry, put some tape on it, try to pull it apart, make sure it's got good adhesion, you know, no issues like that before I go ahead and spray everything. There won't be much overlap because, like I said, I'm just going to use it to do the insides. I already used some to do the inside of the cab. Paint's expensive, guys. That's just how it is. You know, I'm on a budget, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to buzz this fender down here. It was one that somebody had hacked off the bottom for something or other. So I'm going to buzz it down and get started on this test. All right, so what I've done here is I sprayed the whole fender with the less expensive brand of paint, which is, I forget the name of it right now. But I sprayed that, and then the right side, where you can obviously see that I sprayed more on it, that's the Standox right over top of the XP, wet on wet. So I just put wet over wet. And now I have let everything dry. You can see this is dry to the touch. So now I am going to spray over top of the dry section, and I'll let everything dry probably tomorrow or something. I'll throw a piece of tape on here, probably a piece of duct tape, and see if I can pull the two layers apart. Make sure that both brands of paint are adhering to each other properly, and I'm not going to have any like delamination or any kind of problems like that. But like I said, I'm just going to be using it for the backside, so I'm really not going to be overlapping a whole lot, just on the edges, and really not a shit ton. So that's what it is. I'm going to spray this out and see where it takes us. All right, there we go. We got some paint on her. I basically just painted over the top of the XP with the Standox paint. You know, just like I would paint as if I was painting this fender. And now I'm just going to leave it till next week, let it all dry, and I will do my peel test then. So to be continued. I think I might try to get up here one day through the week, get this bed wet sanded. That's all I got left for prep work is the bed. We'll get that sanded, and we'll be ready for paint, man. I mean, we could be painting next weekend. I think the plan is we're gonna clean this whole area out. Obviously, it's not ideal. It's not the best booth I've ever used. But you know, we're gonna make the best of what we got. So we're gonna get this whole booth cleaned out, get everything swept out, blowed out. We'll wet down the floor. I think I'm just gonna try to shoot it all at once, guys. I'm gonna leave the doors open. Probably come in on like a Sunday by myself and just lock myself in the shop and spray all day and get everything all set up and just do it all at once. Be done with it. So that's something to look forward to next weekend. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're gonna end this one off here. Hope you guys like what you're seeing, and I'll see you next week.